we are going to solve a simple question under set theory, and then at the end it represents our answer on a number line. So here is the question. Let's have a look at the question. Okay. Yeah, so here you go. The question says that given y, or given that y is equal to -2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5, and w is equal to 1 less than x less than 6, then illustrate y union w on a number line. So this is a pure pass question, and the book is A plus series, so credit to A plus series. Alright, so let's dive into the solution and see. Now the first question is that y is equal to -2 less than or equal to x less than equal to y. Before I start answering that question, let's make some simple correction over it. Is that okay? In my opinion, this is what I think. And so far, the mistake that the students have been doing, if you're able to get this, I believe that any questions that come under set building, this is what we call a set building, right? You'll be able to solve that very simple. So what you know is that traditionally, let's look at the names of these operations over here. What you know traditionally is that this is less than, right? This symbol here denotes what? Less than, and this one denotes what? Greater than, and then followed by greater than or equal to, right? And then we have less than or equal to. This is what you know traditionally. But the mistake and what I've noticed so far is that the way of reading this thing must change in nowadays. Is that okay? For you to get everything correctly. So let us assume this is less than, right? This symbol denotes less than. So let's see. Let's make a correction over here. So assuming I'm having 2 with this symbol and then 5. Is that okay? So traditionally we know that this is less than. So it's true. It's correct that maybe 2 years is always less than 5 years. Yeah, right? So maybe 2 products will be less than 5 products. Does that make sense? Okay. Now what about if I turn this thing like this? Let's say 5. This one. Is this thing, is it true? That is the question. Is this thing correct? That is the question you should be asking yourself, right? This is not correct. But traditionally we know that the name of this thing is what? Less than. So this is somehow confuses what? Students all the time. So now we need to change our mentality, the way of reading this. So what I've noticed, or what I came up, is that the pointed side of your operation, the pointed, I mean here, should be read what? Less than. Is that okay? And then this side here should be read what? Greater than. So when I'm reading from the pointed side, whatever here is should be what? Less than. So 2 less than, because this side is the pointed side. So 2 is less than what? 5, which is correct. Here to the same thing. 5 is less than what? 2, which is not correct. Can you see that? So when I'm reading from when I'm reading from the pointed side, that side it should be what? Less than, irrespective of the notation that I'm using, whether I'm using this or that. Is that okay? So let's say I want to read. Let me wipe this thing, then we get some another example. Let's say I want to read this thing, so I can say that 2 like this. This is greater than, right? This is greater than. This is greater than. So 2 is greater than 1. So what happens if I turn this one upside down? So 2, this thing. Is it true that 1 is greater than 2? It's not correct. Is that okay? So what I do is that I always read from the pointed side, or this side, which is greater than. So if, irrespective of the notation, that whether I'm using this or that, is that okay? So this side will be the pointed side, which is the less than, and this side will be the bigger side, which is what? Greater than. Right, the reason I'm saying this thing, let's check this question. So you can go back and check the questions on at the beginning of the video. That says y is equal to -2 less than or equal to x less than equal to y. So what I do by this is that I start reading. So this is the notation. I'm having y to be equal to -2, right? -2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5. So this is what I'm having. What I do here is that I always read from what I'm looking for. Is that okay? I always start my reading from what this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the values of X. I'm looking for the values of these people, right? I want these people, so I will not start reading from this. And this is the mistake that students have been doing all the time, right? They'll start reading Y less than or minus 2 is less than or equal to X less than or equal to Y. Then they will start struggling on how to get the numbers in between. Is that okay? So rather start reading from what we are looking for. This is what we are looking for, right? We are looking for these people. Which people? The people within the ages of what? Minus 2. This is just an assumption, right? People within the minus what? 2, and then those who are also up to what? Less than or equal to 5. So this is how I read this. So X is greater than, have you seen what I was saying earlier on? This X is greater than or equal to minus 2. Then that one gives you the idea which people are greater than or minus 2. It's okay. So when I draw a line like this, let's say I'm having a minus 2 here, then minus 1, then 0, then 1, and then 2, and so on and so forth. So they say your X, people who are what, or maybe a product or somebody, whatever you want to use, don't look at this as X. Use something that you can visualize. So this X is what, greater than or equal to what, minus 2. Does that make sense? So this X is greater than or equal to, because this is what I'm looking for. So X is what, greater than or equal to what, minus 2. So what does that mean? Everybody that is beyond what, minus 2. Is that okay? When I have a number line here, I can see that I'll start from here. This is because less than or equal to, you are part, right? So this guy is part, right? So I'll start from here. Am I going to the right hand side or the left hand side? That is the question. So it means that which people are here on the right hand side, which people are on the left side. Those on the right hand side, are they greater than minus 2? And those on the left hand side, are they greater than what, minus 2? That's the question. But what I'm looking for is that X is greater than it. X must be greater than, right? X is greater than minus 2. So this side, I'm going this way. Can you see that? I'm going this way. But remember, you don't know where we are going to end until you come back and check this expression over here. So the second part says that X is, how do you see, less than, because I'm reading from what I'm looking for. So I need a product that is less than or equal to what, 5, right? I need a product that is less than or equal to 5. So everybody that is less than or equal to 5 is what I'm looking. So up to, let's say, suppose our 5 is here. Is that okay? Suppose our 5 here. So everybody that is below 5. So here, everybody that is below 5, like this. Is that okay? This is what we are looking for, right? So know how to read this thing. By the way, if you are enjoying the video, you may consider subscribing to our YouTube channel or join our WhatsApp group for more interactive questions like this. So that was very simple. Now, so we are having the members of the Y here, right? We are having the members of the Y here. That is from what, minus 2, and then minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. And then the second one says that once again that should be what, this is, you have W to be equal to the set of minus 1 X less than 6, right? Can you see that? So reading from the middle here, I need people who are greater than. Don't go and say S is less. Don't do that. Don't say minus 1 is less than, because don't do this, don't do that. If you get that, you struggle in getting the numbers in between. Is that okay? So I need a product that is greater than what, minus 2. This is just an assumption. So okay, so a product that is greater than what. So which people are great, which numbers are greater than, I mean, you can never say minus 2. When you say minus 2, minus is, so when you have a number line like this, let's say a 0 here, and then I have minus 1, then minus 2. Of course, when I start from here, I'll get to minus 1 before I get to minus 2. Is that okay? So I need people, a product that is greater than what, minus 1. Is that okay? So going this way. Is that okay? Going this way. This is what we are looking for. And then where are you going to end? You end out those who are less than. I don't want any product that is beyond 6. Does that make sense? I don't want any product that is beyond 6. This is very, very important. Is that okay? So my 6 here, it will be less than 6. So if you want to know how to represent this thing on the number line, more details on that, check our videos on the channel, right? Check our video. Then we upload more videos almost every day in how to tackle simple mathematics questions in any examination. All right, so we have the set of what, W to be. We know that what I'm looking for has to be greater than 1. So 1 is not part. right? 1 is not part, so 2, 3, 4. Well, we have a double inequality over there. So where are you going to end? I know that I also need a product that is not greater than 6. Is that okay? Greater than 6, right? So I'll end at 5. So I have the sets of W to be what? 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Now they are asking us to find the union of the two, right? They're asking us to find the union. If you don't know what union means, we have a lesson on that, so you may check the link down in the description below. Is that okay? So the union means that let's come together. Let's all of us be united. By which people? Those who in this room, in the W room, as well as those in what Y room. So let's everybody comes together. Of course, some are being repeated over here, but when we are counting, assuming that we are counting human beings, the same person that we are counting. So when we are all combined together, we don't count them twice. Is that okay? So pay a close attention now. So in order, right? We are having a minus 2, and then minus 1, 0, 1. Have you see that? They are all here, right? So minus 2, minus 1, 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Right? So it means that everybody has come together. Now the final part says that illustrate that on the number line. So what does it mean of the number line? So it means that numbers on the line. Is that okay? Assuming numbers on the line. So maybe some clothes on the rope, right? By which type of clothing are on the rope? So we have numbers on the line. So these are the numbers. We don't care how you number. All that we want is that you see how best you can represent the information on the number line. So which one is the smallest one? So I have the smallest one here. So you know that it's a circle, right? So if you want more details on this, you may consider subscribing to the channel if you're enjoying the video so far, so that we can give you more details to tackle your simple question. Then you come up with what? A joy. And then the final one, this is the starting here, and then this is the end. Always represent that. Is that okay? Always represent the starting and the end of what? Your numbers over here. Now the question is to ask yourself is that do I need to shade? Yeah. And what do you know? When do you shade? That is the question. When do you shade? If your number is part, right? If your starting number is part of what you are looking for, that is when we shade. The same thing is that when the end number is also part, that is when you shade. If they are not part, then you leave your circle open line. This is just a simple information. It's okay. When you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth and then you move on. That is just a law, simple law. You may decide to go the other way around, but this is just an obligation. You have to abide. Okay, if that number, your starting point is part, you will shade. Of course, here we know that is part 2 is part, so we will shade, and then the end is also part, we will shade. Then we join the two together. Is that okay? This is very simple and a nice a number line for you. So if you have enjoyed the video so far, once again, you may join our WhatsApp group for interactive question, whereby we send questions into the group for you to try your hands on, and then you send it back to us for marking, right? Just take a picture and send it to our WhatsApp group for marking. Or you may join our YouTube channel for more details on how to solve mathematics question and pass in your text, right? So give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to share and then like our videos for more details. Thanks.